Hello, everyone. We are here in this beautiful British Columbia from the city of Vancouver. In fact, I would like to share with you the vision of our non-profit organization, Peace Tree Innovation Society, which has been co-founded by me, and I have been the president of this organization for the past 12 years. And it is the Center for Wellness and Oneness. So if you look at the core part of it, it's for wellness and oneness of humanity. And a lot of work that we have been doing is in prevention and cure of mental illness and NCDs, non-communicable diseases, which are very chronic illnesses out there. In fact, if you look at the statistics of World Health Organization, about 41 million people die annually because of NCDs, non-communicable diseases, which is about 71% of the deaths annually, which is simply insane. I mean, when you look at the figures, 71% of the deaths are caused by NCDs. NCDs example is cardiovascular diseases, cancer, diabetes, and most of the illnesses that occur because of behavioral factors and lifestyle. What we are talking about here is healthy food choices, lifestyle, diet, physical activity. All of these come under the factors for NCDs. So the work that we have been doing to prevent and cure is completely different, a kind of a unique approach. Yes, there is lots of awareness campaigns by lots of non-profit organizations, government agencies, hospitals, and other organizations. But our approach is more than just bringing awareness. It's actually a three-step approach: educate, experience, and light. And what we realize is when people want to change their life, when they want to take charge of their life, first they want to understand why. So all these workshops that we do at the grassroots in the community, we do this in the libraries, in the schools, in the hospitals, in the universities, in the organizations, you name it. And all of these workshops basically focus on these three core aspects. The first part is educate, where we give the knowledge of science and body, simplify this complex information, which is kind of more available to the medical community, so that a layman can understand how the mind is affecting, how their thoughts are impacting, how it's creating stress, how their emotions are impacting their choice making. And once they understand how that affects their body, their physical wellness, that is the first step. And the second step is the experience part. And this is where I think we are very unique, because in this experience part, we provide these people with the tools. And we are not talking about just the information tools, but the transformation tools. And the core essence of our experience part is self-compassion, self-love, sukshma, healing meditation. And of course, it involves subtle physical activities, subtle physical exercises, breathing, and the meditation. And these self-empowerment tools have actually done phenomenal wonders in all these workshops, because people walk in with a certain state of mind, and as they leave out of these workshops, they can experience the shift in their mind. And then when they move back to their homes, to their organizations, to their workplaces, they now have an experience that they can reflect on to make the transformational journey in their lives. And of course, the enlighten, when we say enlighten, we are not talking about becoming a Buddha or a yogi or a monk, but realizing the peak potential within and being able to tap into that potential, so that people are able to handle the day-to-day stress, day-to-day challenges, and lead life with more health and happiness. So the approach of Peace Tree is very unique in that we are actually touching the root cause of NCDs. Yes, you're giving all these healthy diets, healthy plans, healthy lifestyles, it's all great, but when it comes to putting that into action, what is the biggest hurdle? The biggest hurdle is the mind. And that is why our focus is on transforming that mind, cleansing that mind, and helping people empower so that they can shift that experience of the mind. The mind is the one which does not let them make the choice, which doesn't let them move out of their couch or the chair they're sitting and watching TV, because there is a lot of stuff going on in the mind, whether it is stress or whether it's emotional entanglements, whether it's trauma, all of it's right here sitting there, dears. So our approach has been to work on the mind so that people feel empowered and make those choices with the diet, with healthy lifestyle, with physical activity, and also the perfect emotional and mental balance, which of course transform the whole wellness picture. So we have been doing this work all around the world, very much focused of course where we live right now in city of Vancouver, here in the neighborhoods, but also we've been out there in US, in Europe, in India. We've been doing lots of this grassroots transformation, because if you look at NCDs, the most common people are affected are low to middle income groups, and that is where our focus is, because we are out there in the community helping these people take charge of their lives. So we would love to take this vision, mission to different corners of the world and share this with different types of organizations like UN and WHO. In fact, we were at World Health Organization last week, couple of weeks back, and we presented this approach called Wellness from Within, an ancient healing meditation and conscious leadership workshops, and people loved it there. And this panel was discussing about mental illness and NCDs, and we took this different approach of working with the minds of the people. So everybody is now super excited at WHO. They feel that this approach is definitely going to help going forward. So we look forward to present this presentation, of course, and also the actual workshops at as many places as possible to empower humanity so that we can win war on these NCDs, the non-communicable diseases. Thank you very much for taking time to tune in. We'll continue to share inspiration and transformation from our non-profit Peace Tree Innovations Society. Thank you.